What up, guys? Masked Ninja here coming at you live and loud, and happy Halloween. That's right, guys, it's Halloween. And for the spooky time of the month, we are unboxing and reviewing not one, not two, not three, not four, but all 7 Universal Monster / TMNT crossover figures. And I can hear you now like, oh my god, this video is going to be super long. I just want to see one or two of them. Well, luckily for you guys, after we're done with the filming, there's going to be 2 separate videos. One's going to be the super video that you guys are watching right now. Hey! I'm going to talk about each one of these. And then, this video is going to be broken up into segments and re-uploaded. So if you just want to see one of these, you can. And I'll also place markers underneath on the timeline, so if you want Alright, with that said, this is gonna be horrifying fun because I don't think I actually unboxed 7 action figures. You know, some people say people like to have 7 figures. Well, you know what? Those are my 7 figures right there. Alright, bad joke. So with that said, theme song.
To my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash.
Will we begin? Actually, I'm actually going to go ahead and go off of Universal release dates. From the oldest monster to the youngest monster. So with that said, we'll go ahead and start off with... Let's close these up. Alright, the hunchback as Leonardo. The original hunchback character was played by Lon Chaney. But granted, I think they were going more the Frankenstein's assistant hunchback that's known as Fritz in the first movie, then changed to Igor in the second and third Frankenstein movies. Fun movie fact for you though. So I mean, you get a beautiful we get a beautiful picture of the hunchback. We get concept in the back. I mean, this is great looking box art right here. Over here, what comes in the line. We're going to see what else comes in this line. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. I mean, a great picture of the figure right here. And what comes inside? A fantastic window box display. So, 2 katanas, a scar, an enormous brain. So, let's go ahead and open this guy up and see what we're really working with. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Did that just break? Oh, I am so pissed off now. Oh, I am fucking pissed off. I have to pull this out of the... be careful with the katanas, they're fragile. I'm gonna have to glue that down later. Oh, that... Alright, so be careful when you're unboxing this, guys. Come on. Can't believe that just happened. Well, we'll get some super glue, we'll fix it up. That's upsetting. Like it just snapped like a freaking twig. Alrighty, so we got the hunchback the hunchback out of the box. And he looks actually really good. I mean, the figure itself is a beautiful figure. I mean, the sculpting on this guy is fantastic. I mean, the shell does open up, but you can post the accessories in. You can slide the swords into the shell for storage. But like I said, mine freaking broke when I was unboxing. It's like, dude, what the hell? You know, these things need to be a lot more gentle. I wasn't even being that hard with it. I just pulled it up and it just bloop, popped right off. I'm like, damn. I mean, the shell on this guy is fantastic, though. I love how the shell looks. It looks like we got chains. We got just the detail on this guy looks actually fantastic. But yeah, you can see really it's more of an almost, it's kind of a pseudo combine of both the hunchbacks. And you can clearly see the Quasimodo, while on top of that you also see the Fritz / Eagle look to it. We can open up his shell. There's a storage for his skull. I think it's skull. Yeah, that should be the head. Skull. There's shovels. His bone. The brain. Brain all around. Great storage. Put these in here too. Like it's maybe not. Be careful with the hands on the tortoiseshell, because I feel like if you be rough with it, it will break. But just to be gentle. Yeah, be gentle. All around bullshit. Like I just unboxed the thing and it just popped. It's like I was pulling it out, thought I was being gentle enough, but nope. Pop goes the blade. Fire effects, fantastic. He does come with change of hands. Right now he has a loose open hand. We can go ahead, pull off the hand. Try to pull off the hands. Pull the hand off, so we can give him a closed hand. He's got two closed hands, two fists, two pointer fingers, and two grabbing hands. I'm going to go ahead and hook him up with his grabbing hands, because I'd rather have him be able to hold things. And if you guys have issues putting on the parts, warm up the pieces so they won't break. Let that off. But yeah, and just a small detail on this guy is fucking fantastic though. We can make him hold it. All around. A fantastic monster figure, honestly. I will not lie. It is a beautiful monster figure. Let's go ahead and give a quick size comparison. So right next to him is the Last Ronin, and Mighty Morphin / Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover figure. Honestly, he stands actually with this hump quite larger than that. He's a little bit larger than the Ronin, and way bigger than. I would say he's probably closer to 7-inch scale than a 5-inch. So yeah, not bad little, yeah, right. Little, not really. So yeah, stands almost a little bit about the same size as the classic Playmates figure. All around, beautiful figure, minus the fragile piece right there. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this cleared up. Let's go ahead and move to the next figure and the next unboxing, shall we? Alright, so the next one in the line, we're going to do with the Universal release figures. I mean Universal timeline. Because if you really want to get technical, the next one would be Phantom of the Opera. Oh! I mean, honestly, to start off with the box here, the fat Casey Jones as the Phantom. I mean, honestly, just the face on Casey right here is beautiful. I mean, all around, you get a fantastic screenshot. What's in the line? I mean, honestly, you get concept pictures. I mean, this guy is straight up just Casey Jones. It looks like Casey Jones as a Phantom. So exactly what you want. We'll go ahead, open them up. I mean, you can see right here. Fantastic picture of Casey Jones with the Phantom. What it comes with, we got 3 separate heads. And a couple of different accessories. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. The Phantom's mask, it's pretty good. He's rocking some, honestly, only hockey gear, because we all know he's Casey Jones. But honestly, not a bad figure at all. Accessories wise, comes with a bunch of Casey Jones related accessories. He even comes with a cape. Because he is the Phantom. So that just slides right. Let's get him all dressed up. Nice little fabric cape. There's a wire on the cape so you can really get some good poses out of the cape too. And we got a full mask, the broken mask, and the skull. Let's go with the skull look for right now. Like, definitely, you can get a bunch of great poses out of this. I don't know. This guy is fantastic. I really enjoy how he looks. The feel of the figure, all around. If I think Phantom, I'm going to say this is a pretty good Phantom of the Opera. Now, it comes with 6 different hands. 2 grippy hands, 2 grabby hands, and 1 goalie hand. Also comes with his iconic hockey sticks. So yeah, all around, he's not a bad looking figure at all. He also has his hockey glove hand and So yeah, all of them not bad, guys. NECA, you did a really nice job on this figure. This is definitely a nice looking figure, size comparison wise. Let's go ahead and bring back the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So standing right next to him, the Playmates Classics, his fellow Universal Monstro, the NECA Last Ronin. So yeah, not a bad set, honestly. Let's go ahead. Not a bad looking set at all. I mean, honestly, and let's go ahead and switch out the head scope. Let's go ahead and put on the broken mask. Ooh. Kind of loose for me. Come on. Oh, there you go. I mean, posability wise, you get a full range of motion, nothing really getting blocked. Even with the cape, it's still pretty much Casey Jones. So honestly, not a bad figure. What do I do with his hands? Let's go ahead and change out his hands real fast. I'm going to go ahead and give him his... Ooh, that's one hand. That's two hands. Easier to change than the hunchback hands. I'll go ahead and give it. Goldie Puck hand in. We're going to go ahead and give him his larger hands. So yeah, he looks like he's ready to fight crime. Or, in this case, scare away the people in the Phantom of the Hockeyplex. Honestly guys, this concept alone is just silly fun, honestly. So, with that said, I really got nothing else to say about the Casey Jones as the Phantom. Except, let's clear this up and start on the next guy. Alright, so next one would actually be in the release would be Dracula, but since this line doesn't have Dracula yet, I'm hoping that's going to be freaking Shredder. Come on, give me a Dracula Shredder. But we do have a representative of the Dracula movie. But we do have a representative of Dracula. Is Van Helsing. Or in this case, Splinter as Van Helsing. So yeah, if we get like a Shredder Dracula, then mwah, fantastic. I mean, a great concept picture. The sides, the back, exact same. I mean, honestly, the boxes are freaking beautiful. The box is beautiful all around. And let's go ahead and open them up and check what he looks like inside. I mean, inside the packages, you see Splinter as Van Helsing, fantastic concept art. All around a fantastic, very fantastic. Go ahead, open this guy up and see how he looks. So honestly, what we got going on here is he has a combat blade, 3 stakes, 3 arrows, a garlic arrow, 5 different hands, and a crossbow. Honestly, he looks fantastic. He looks like he's ready to do some vampire hunting. And I love it. He does come with 2 alternate heads. His first head without the hat, his second head with the hat. But honestly, I am digging the hat, so I'm going to keep the hat on. So yeah, this is beautiful. So if you want him without the hat or with the hat. So let's get him all dressed for battle, I guess. 1 stick. 2 sticks. 3 sticks. Combat knife. The arrow just got plopped right in. We just throw the arrows right in there. Keep it nice and safe. Love how there's a garlic arrow. That is beautiful. But honestly, around this guy is not a bad. He is not a bad little figure at all. I mean, for any character that be Van Helsing, I think he is definitely a good choice. Nice, his foot peg stays, his tail doesn't really move at all. But honestly, what you get is what you get. It's a Van Helsing Splinter, and that is fantastic. His back has an issue staying in his peg, so I might have to do that in some later on down the line. That sucks. His main weapon. Can we draw the crossbow? Yes, we technically can have the crossbow drawn. That's nice. Does he have a hand that can... Yes, we do. We have a crossbow hand. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and arm him up. That hand. But yeah, you get a lot of different play with this guy. I won't lie, this one will give you a lot of play. I love how they give him a crossbow. Kind of a reference to another Van Helsing movie. I'm not going to give the name, but I think it was called Van Helsing. Let's go ahead. So yeah, all around you can actually load up a bolt, get himself all ready. I mean, honestly, he is not a bad looking figure. Posability wise, it's kind of limited, feels a little limited. Double jointed on the arms. Head posable. Like I said, this is belt here is loose, so we're going to definitely have to do something about that later. Probably just glue that in place. But all around, not a bad looking Van Helsing. Actually, he's quite a good looking Van Helsing, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and get a quick size comparison with the other monsters. The hunchback. And Casey Jones. So he is so far one of the smaller figures on the smaller side. But hey, what do you want? So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's clean this up and move on to the next figure. Alright guys, I'm excited for this next one because honestly, it's one of my favorite Universal monster movies of all time. It's alive! It's alive! It's the monster! Raphael! That's Frankenstein's monster. You know a fun fact about Frankenstein? Frankenstein was the name of the scientist, not the monster. So, fun fact for you. I mean, honestly, all around, you're getting this awesome artwork from the back like before, the other reviews. Release line. All around, not a bad looking packaging. We'll open them up. We get a beautiful shot of Raph as the monster and the monster in the window. And I gotta say, that looks pretty good, honestly. It's alive! It's alive! It's the monster! Frankenstein's monster! And it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I would say it's got the less of the accessories, but concept-wise, it's executed the best so far. I love the face scope. I love the small details. Like right here, you see a sewer lid used for part of his shell, the broken gauge, broken pressure gauges. All around, beautiful. Even got a nice actual metal chain wrapped around his body. I mean, posability, he feels kind of brickish, but you know what? I would be too if I was a reanimated, stitched up corpse, but hey, how you doing? All around, a beautiful piece. A horrifying monster indeed. And honestly, mwah, fantastic. Comes with his open hands. We'll go ahead and swap those out. Give him his side holding hands. He also comes with some punching hands as well. We'll go ahead. I mean, the hands on this guy. I don't really want to get technical. The hands on him, the details, beautiful. Feels like it also comes with his two electric sides. You can slide them right there on his spot. One. And number two. Oops, wrong hand. Give him a punching hand. I want his. I like having my figures with the open hand. You know the gripping hand, so I don't have to switch them around often. Can he hold his weapon? Slide this in place. So yeah, he can hold his side just fine. All around, a beautiful figure. Do a quick size comparison. Van Helsing. Hunchback. Honestly, morbid, twisted, but beautiful. Playmates classic figure. And TMNT crossover Power Rangers. Not a bad setup so far. Size comparison. He is the tallest so far, but granted, he is the monster, so of course he's going to be taller. So with that said, let's go ahead, clear this up, and let's move on. We're halfway done with this long video, guys. I appreciate you guys all sticking around while I open up these guys, more bullshitting, and have a good time. And like I said, if you guys want, like I said, there will be timestamps for each one of these figures, and as well as I'm going to be re-uploading these as their own single reviews. Alright, let's move on. I mean, what I think is kind of funny is, before we move on to the next set of the next monster, what I think is funny is the way it's been playing out is the first two toys we opened up was played by Lon Chaney's Senior. Then Van Helsing was played by Ed Von Stolen. But what I think is funny, then Frankenstein was Boris Karloff. And guess who else is coming down the line next? The other iconic, Boris Karloff. The Mummy Mutant, played by Michelangelo, dudes. Cowabunga! I take my pizza with the scallops on it this time. I mean, talk about the packaging force. I mean, look at that beautiful packaging. Product line on the side, product line. In the back, we get this fantastic artwork, all around, beautiful, beautiful piece right here. Go ahead, open them up, and we get a totally rad, dude, picture of the mummy with the walk. All around, not a bad looking figure. Let's go ahead and open them up. Face. I actually want to get in some detail about that, the head sculpt right there. It kind of reminds me of the turtle mask that's been floating around. Almost looks like the Jim Henson turtle mask that's been turtle pup costume. I wonder if that's well, they got the concept mask that's been turtle pup costume. I wonder if that's well, they got the concept. They're like, we need something that looks like a mummy. What can we do? Oh, Jim Henson. Boom, there we go. If you tell me that these guys didn't sculpt this head off that head, I will be surprised. Okay? Alright. The mummy lives again. And honestly, this guy is actually really a beautiful figure. I mean, the sculpting on this guy is beautiful. The details are fantastic. I mean, if you look at the shell here, I mean, you see hieroglyphics on the shell. It's like telling its own little story. It's like all around. This is a beautiful figure. And like I said, the face on this guy is gruesome, but we go with the but I think we're going to go ahead and pop that head off. We're going to go with the more gruesome face, because honestly, if you tell me that this face was not based off the Jim Henson turtles that's been on auction a couple year or two ago, I will call BS. Because this is literally what I would say is a beautiful pitch. I would say this is almost a shot-for-shot remake of that mask. I'm going to upload a picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We got some extra bandages wraps. Here's chunks. And he comes with 4 changeable hands. You know the ones we're going to talk about. He's got 2 fists and 2 weapon hands. So honestly, let's go ahead and get rid of these open hands. No one likes open hands. If you like open hands, more power to you. Me, I like my guy with a good grip. Oh yeah, we definitely got the hands on. Now it comes with these wraps. I think they just go like maybe something. I'm not sure what these guys attached to, honestly. I wouldn't say it's probably around the wrists. No, they just want to slide down. You guys know where these these guys are supposed to go? Let me know in the. Oh. Alright. Alright, honestly, he is a beautiful figure. I mean, the unchucks actually walk. And if, like I said before, if it didn't catch it before, if this place doesn't tell me that it is based off the Jim Henson style, I would be surprised. So yeah, all around, Mikey the Mummy is a beautiful figure. Does he have weapon storage? Yeah, I think you can put his nunchucks in his back belt right here. Yep, just slides right in. So all around, not a bad figure at all. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Let's go ahead and do a quick size comparison. Classic Playmates. Hasbro. Okay, and And Nicka's last Ronin. Damn, I thought I had a bad history. He literally was mummified. Alright, but honestly, a great looking Michelangelo though. So strongly recommend picking this guy up. With that said, let's go ahead and clean up and get to our second to the last figure of the day. So on to the next one, guys. That would be our last total for the night. And you're going to barely able to see him. So we got Donatello, the Invisible Man. Beautiful picture, concept picture. What comes in the line. The other side, and this beautiful purple spread. I mean, honestly, I love how this looks, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I love how these boxes look. Look. I mean, you got a concept of the beautiful concept of what comes in the box, and a beautiful side shot right there. Go ahead, open this guy up, and let's get this review on the way. So let's talk about Leonardo, the Invisible Turtle. All around, he is a beautiful piece. I mean, figure-wise, his limbs are a little restricted with the overcoat. But honestly, I can't say he's not a beautiful piece, though. I love how he has his transparent shell. See pizza in the back of his shell. Honestly, posability, beautiful. Goggles are removable. You can lift the goggles up a little bit. I would recommend be careful on removing the goggles. Do they come all the way off? Yes, they do. So we can have a cool eyeless turtle, but I'm going to slap those goggles right back on, because I don't like to lose that. He also has an open mouth, a hollow mouth. What's really nice is it's actually hollow, and though there's nothing in there, it's just all emptiness. It's just molded. Not a bad looking figure, but I kind of don't care for the hair on the turtle. I know they're trying to essence the monster, but the hair just ruins it for me. He comes with a nice fedora. The fedora fits quite nicely on his forehead. What I find is fascinating, if you look at his accessory, is hands and feet accessory. He does come with a change of feet, clear feet, and instead of clear hands. But why wouldn't they give us multiple clear pieces? I don't know. I think that was a lost opportunity right there. Comes with a TGRI book, a magnifying glass, all around, bunch of science equipment. Not a bad set of accessories at all. And honestly, all around, not bad. Let's go ahead and switch out some pieces. I want to go ahead and give him his his other accessories. Hey, guess what? Let's take this head off too while we're at it. And he is now officially invisible, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see him. He's like John Cena. You can't see me. Oh, that's terrible. So yeah, I guess you can pose him like that and he'd be literally invisible. Like I said, I like the original face on him. But I'm going to give him his hollow feet. He also comes with... Well, it's kind of annoying. Oh, he does have a bow staff hand. That's good. So his hands, his hollow hands are the weapon holding hands. That's good. And three more sets of hands. So that's not bad. Let's go ahead and get him put back together, shall we? Real fast. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. I mean, I like the fact that they made Donatello the invisible man due to science. That makes the most sense, honestly. Well, in this case, invisible total. So yeah, you can hold his bow staff. All around, I really like how he comes out, how he looks. Beautiful figure all around. Let's do a quick size comparison. Let's go ahead and bring back the mummy. And let's go ahead and also quick size comparison with Playmates and Hasbro. So he stands about the same size with the mummy. So not bad. So let's go ahead and move on to our last and final figure for the night, okay? The Bride of Frankenstein. Alrighty guys, last figure of the night. The Bride of Frankenstein herself. I mean, she is a beautiful box set. April O'Neil. All around a beautiful concept. Side, under. All around 300, and let's go ahead and check the inside. I mean, we got beautiful look of her and what she comes with. Go ahead, open her up, and let's get our final get her out of the box. I mean, her accessories, she comes with 2 mutated rats. Oh, purse. One of the size from Frankenstein's monster lab. And her own personal style weapon. And two weapon hands. She comes with a closed mouth and an open mouth. Not a bad looking figure at all. But you can really tell that they used the TMNT movie figures and monsterized them. So let's see what they for here. You can tell that the reworked April from the TMNT set, movie set. So yes, the Bride of Frankenstein is a beautiful, she is most definitely a beautiful figure. Small details like the lightning bolt earrings, the bugs. All around, she is quite a beautiful piece. Full head articulation. All around, not a bad piece at all. Go ahead, take off her hands and switch them out for her weapon hands. And like I originally said, she has her two weapon hands. She comes with a vintage style radio microphone that's been juiced up to be more electrifying. WTRI. This is April O'Neil talking about the nose. Honestly, not a bad look. I'd put a hand by way here. Come on. Yeah, she is a nice looking figure. She also comes with a creepy handbag. And the handbag is actually not too bad. It's got a bone sticking out of it, padlock. Not a bad little accessory. Now, the next to the hip quite nicely. I mean, this is a really beautiful figure. I will not lie. Like, it's fun. You can see it's really more or less the 90s April, but with the monster glow up. And it is, for all other words, fantastic. Definitely fantastic. Excuse me, I need a drink. Much better. I mean, she is definitely the 90s April O'Neil with the monster glow up, and what it is what it is. Quite a beautiful figure. Like I said, she comes with a couple creepy qualities. And a sigh. Is it the same sigh that came with the Frankenstein's monster? Yes, it is. I know you. Come on, unscrew. Thank you. So is it the same type of sign? Actually, it's a little darker. It's a little darker, but same mold. Same size and everything, just a lot darker. But honestly, I like it. Oops. So yeah, she can hold the weapon. Her pulse does not like to stay in a place though. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. But she is most definitely a beautiful figure all around. Highly recommend the April figure. She is quite a beautiful size comparison. Since she's the bride of Frankenstein, let's go ahead and bring in the monster himself. Actually, she actually is with her hair, she's actually the tallest figure. Hey! So with that said, let's go ahead and zoom out, get my final thoughts, shall we? Alrighty guys, so my final thoughts on the Universal TMNT crossover figures. Honestly, these guys are a beautiful set. Yes, some of them have their problems, some of them but honestly, in a general sense, this set is a beautiful set. I won't lie. I mean, I enjoy each one of these figures in their own special way. I mean, my favorite figure out of this entire bunch would have to be the Invisible Man, Michelangelo, April O'Neil, Frankenstein, Splinter, Casey Jones, and then the Hunchback is actually my least favorite because of how fragile his swords are. I just pulled that thing right out of the scabbard and it popped. I'm sorry, but it's just like, I'm sorry, but that is ridiculous. I mean, honestly, what the fuck, nigga? Be careful with the swords. That's all I'm going to tell you. Right now, be careful with some of the accessories. But honestly, have fun. You guys all have a safe Halloween. Thanks for joining me for this ridiculously long video. And y'all have a happy Halloween, okay guys? This has been the Masked Ninja. Sign up until next time. Peace.